People who grew up in the 1960s think differently, feel differently, and live differently. They come from a time when life moved slower, emotions were deeper, and patience wasn't a skill, it was a habit. Today, let's step back into the 1960s and understand the psychology of people who grew up during that era, how they thought, what they believed, and why their mindset feels so rare today. A life without instant everything. In the 1960s, nothing was instant. No instant messages, no instant food delivery, no instant entertainment. If you wanted something, you waited, and that shaped one of their strongest psychological traits, patience. They learned early that good things take time, results don't come overnight, and frustration doesn't solve problems. Because of this, people from the 1960s developed a high tolerance for discomfort. They didn't panic easily. They didn't quit quickly. Waiting was normal, and patience became part of their personality, a strong sense of responsibility. Children in the 1960s grew up with responsibility early. They helped at home, they respected elders, they understood consequences. Psychologically, this created a deep sense of duty. They didn't ask, "What do I feel like doing?" They asked, "What needs to be done?" This mindset made them reliable, disciplined, and emotionally grounded. They believed that character matters more than comfort. Thinking before speaking. People from the 1960s were raised in a world where words carried weight. You didn't speak without thinking. You didn't interrupt casually. You didn't overshare emotions. This created a psychology of controlled expression. They felt deeply, but expressed selectively. Silence wasn't awkward for them. It was respectful. This is why many people from that generation appear calm, reserved, and thoughtful, even during conflict. Their belief system, simple but strong. The belief system of the 1960s was built on clear values. Hard work is honorable. Promises matter. Respect is earned and given. They believed in long-term commitment in careers, relationships, and goals. Psychologically, this gave them emotional stability. They didn't constantly question their identity. They didn't chase validation. Their self-worth came from contribution, not attention. A lifestyle rooted in real connection. Social life in the 1960s was face-to-face. People talked, listened, argued, and then moved on. This created strong social intelligence. They could read body language, understand tone, sense emotions without words. Their friendships were fewer but deeper. Psychologically, this reduced loneliness even in quiet moments. Emotional strength, not emotional display. People from the 1960s were emotionally strong, but not emotionally loud. They didn't constantly talk about stress, they handled it. They didn't seek sympathy, they sought solutions. This created resilience. They believed that life is hard, and that's okay. This belief made them mentally tough and adaptable. Why their mindset feels rare today. In today's fast, noisy, instant world, the 1960s mindset feels almost alien, but it's powerful. Patience, responsibility, self-control, strong values. These weren't trends, these were foundations. People who grew up in the 1960s didn't have more comfort, they had more clarity, and maybe that's the lesson we've forgotten. If you found this insight meaningful, take a moment to reflect, not scroll, and I'll see you in the next video.